Well, day one, and it's going to be time to crack open the primary. Obviously, this bike has probably 30,000 miles on it. It's my best guesstimate. I'd have to find the previous speedometer. I forgot what it had on there, 23,000 maybe. Who knows? Who knows? When this bike has exchanged hands a couple times, don't know how many miles are on what's been done to what, who did what to what, etc., etc. So, since these are the original Phillips head cover bolts, I'm assuming that it's probably been only cracked open once because I could see some turns to the screws. Don't know if the clutch has ever been replaced. Clutch rings, clutch friction plates, blah blah blah. So I'm gonna crack it all open, check it all out, and see what happens. And as time progresses, if things need a part, well, I'll wait till the part arrives. Well, here we go, day one. All right, so I was not suspecting this, but I guess it's inevitable, right? Yeah, I was wondering why. It's like my primary always made so much noise. And as soon as I popped open the primary cover, you might have seen that on the other video, but there's what's left of the tensioner shoe. So, hey, it's what you were supposed to be doing, right? We're doing it on the off season because, I mean, I was running, and it fell out from the bottom here. So it must have just been kind of like wedged down there, or just sitting there. But who the hell knows? But that explains why I have a lot of shrapnel. I don't know if you could see it in the video, but there's a lot of like sparklies in the oil, the primary fluid that came in, and you could even see it in here too. And you could see it all at the bottom, and I was like, man, maybe I was grinding or something. I've changed the primary fluid before, and I found little pieces, but I mean, with that minimal amount, I wasn't thinking that I was shredding something that bad. I thought it was just normal. Remember, this is my first Harley, and especially it's an old bike. And, oh, looks like I got things to change here. But, for the most part, that is the reason why I made so much noise. It is ground down that shoe there. So, as suspected, I'll be changing all of this. I did pick up Hayden auto tensioner, so this whole piece goes bye-bye. Even if I would have adjusted the tension on here, that wouldn't have done anything, and that would explain why I slapped so much. You know what, actually, while I'm looking at it here, let's flip the primary cover this way. Now I could see some rub. Ah, there it is. Yeah, I was grinding the chain up there, flying it up that way. Well, there you go. Okay, I got some copper washers in here too, so don't forget those. Most part, everything looks good in here. I mean, you could see all the layer. So this is all going to get cleaned out. I'm going to actually polish the entire cover too. And notice that the way the bolts came out, these are the top ones and these are the three bottom ones. And now I've got to go hit the schematics on this, the specs, to see what goes where. But hey, this explains a bunch of things, what I was hearing, what I was feeling, and why shifting was so tough at higher RPMs. Well, springtime comes, this thing's gonna be rocking again. I mean, way better than I could imagine. And again, look at what it's done. And I'm glad this thing didn't blow up on me or something catastrophic. So yeah, so more to come. All right, so this is what that shoe looks like. Jeez. All right, so again, pop this thing open. Hang on. So this shoe is supposed to sit on top of this plate here, right? And this shoe was not on the plate when I cracked it open. As you can see, it's been chewing away for quite some time. And well, I'm glad I got that damn Hayden. So yeah, there's that. I think one other thing. Hold on, let's pause this music. There we go. Hold on. I don't want to get goop all over the GoPro. All right, so again, this is what things look like, and it's chewed up on the top there. I don't know if you can see that up through here. That's been chewed, but thank goodness that it hasn't gone through the bolt hole. Everything else seems to be okay. I'm gonna double check the teeth on the sprocket here. I mean, the back teeth look good. The front teeth, again, if it's driving, the front teeth look nice as well. So I'm not too sure. Like maybe it being loose the entire time, the chain didn't really have a chance to grind down teeth here. So I'm gonna consult a couple things and see if that will be acceptable. Other than that, I mean, everything else, again, you know, this thing's been, see this shiny stuff? That's just the aluminum case that's been chewed away. So this whole sucker's gonna get cleaned. Yeah, so again, this is day one, and it looks like I'm gonna be spending quite a few days on this. All right, so more to come. Peace. Yep, I'm gonna be busy. So what I plan on doing next is I'm going to pull a clutch basket. Gonna replace the plates. We'll get other things on here, but for the most part, I'm gonna clean this whole sucker out and well, put it all back together. Now, I'm not like these guys you see on YouTube where it takes, you know, 20, 30 minutes and they're done. Yeah, I'm, my skills with tools, you know, it's what I've known and what I've experienced. No one's really ever taught me things. So, I mean, I know how to hold a wrench and, you know, bang a hammer against other things. But yeah, I'm going to take this step by step, nice and slowly, smoothly, because why am I in a rush? It is freaking snowing outside. All right. Oh. What's up, buddy?